Hi, welcome to Tuesday Tip. Today we're going to be going over dynamic stretching for the upper body. What we want to do is start off with slow movements and then increase the range of motion. So the first dynamic stretch we're going to be going over today is neck flexion. So what you want to do is essentially put your feet shoulder width apart, hands on your hip, and we want to do about 10 of these. Nathan's going to demonstrate by first putting his chin on his chest, and then he's going to flex his head all the way up as far as he can. Normally you want to do about 10 of these. Nathan is going to do. So the next dynamic stretch we're going to be working on is lateral neck flexion. It's a modified version of the first neck flexion. So all we're doing this time is shoulder width apart, hands on your hips, and you're going to do about 10 of these. So Nathan's going to demonstrate 5. He's going to go ahead and take his left ear and try to touch it to his shoulder, and then he'll do it to the opposite side. Once again, he'll be doing 5 of these. And this is a good way to increase circulation and relieve some stress. The next dynamic stretch is going to be shoulder rotations. What we're going to start off by doing is going forward, and then we're going to work our way backwards. Nathan's going to demonstrate by doing 5 big shoulder rotations to the front and 5 big shoulder rotations to the rear. And those are shoulder rotations. So the last dynamic stretch we'll be working on today is the push-up into a T-swing. What Nathan's going to demonstrate for us today is just putting himself in the push-up position. And so essentially he's going to push down and swing back up into a T-swing. He's going to do 3 per side. Normally you want to do about 10. The important thing to remember when you're doing push-ups into a T-swing is that you want to make sure that your body stays nice and flat. And when you come up, go ahead and rotate as much as you can. So just a quick explanation on the differences between dynamic and static stretching. Dynamic is based upon movement. So dynamic would be something that you would start off with in the beginning before your training session. Once you moved on to your training session, afterwards you would go on to static. Static is elongating the muscle, going anywhere from a 30 to a 60 second hold. And so that's essentially done after the training. So dynamic in the beginning before training, static afterwards. If there's anything you would like to see in the future, please comment below on our Facebook page, and we will see you next Tuesday.